in Fort Lauderdale, a family tradition since 1966.
Hold the Mayo. It's time for Mike Mayo's Lunchbox. Find out what's being served with Mike, Beefo, and Lubie, the only show that covers food, sports, and the proper maintenance of your car. And now, a man who had the distinction of having an entire health clinic named in his honor, Mike Mayo.
I want the frim sauce with the awesome fave, with shafafa on the side.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Mike Mayo's Lunchbox. Again, lunch on the later side today, but that's okay, so because I'm very stuffed from yesterday's edition. We had an iconic eateries edition at Padrino's Cuban restaurant, the one in Hallandale Beach. And just like the Wans family, the Padrino family, very interesting. They're up to their, you guys are on the fourth generation, started in 66. They're on the third generation and started in 1976. 50 years. They're celebrating a big anniversary.
I saw their sign actually today on 595 as I was driving to work today. I saw 50 years, but that's awesome. Congratulations to them. We know it's a great milestone, but it's a lot of hard work. And that's awesome to them. They're a great staple. I think the Hallandale store is the original store.
Yes.
No, really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So they actually started off as a sandwich shop cafe in Hialeah that the old man first bought and came to after emigrating from Cuba.
Okay.
He was in the supermarket business there.
Interesting.
He came to Miami and saw Sedano's and every corner had already a Cuban Hispanic supermarket. So he said it's time to do something different. And he came north early. And it worked out for him because we need, they've got 5 locations in Broward and Palm Beach. But enough of that Padrino's, although it was great. We went from Cuban and some pork yesterday. And they told a funny story about how they first went to Hallandale in like 1980, 81, because somebody told them in Hialeah that, Hallandale,
it's a burgeoning Cuban
with
population.
Cubans. And then they get there and they look in the phone book.
Maybe Jubans.
And it's all Weinsteins and Kaplans.
Again, there may have been Jubans, but it wasn't the Cubans they were looking for.
But they found out something that I think the Wans family knows, that the Jews love pork. Especially on a Sunday night.
Absolutely.
Anyway, the ones like me and Lubie, the
100%.
non-observant
Big
ones.
fans.
And as it's kind of prescribed on a Sunday.
Exactly.
You must go to a Chinese restaurant, get your pork fried rice, and
That's
get your spare ribs. Anyway, enough of me. You've had a very busy stretch. Are you rested and ready for the next wave?
Oh, yes. We had a really busy week last week. It was excellent. Started off with Saturday, Valentine's Day, and then went into Monday.
It was a holiday, and that's a big Chinese
New Year's Eve. Everyone came out to celebrate Chinese New Year with us. On the Tuesday, we were closed, but next door was Fat Tuesday, so Shuck and Dive did a huge block party. That was awesome.
Do you know there was 3 things last Tuesday? I didn't even realize, but 3 worldwide major Ramadan began for our Muslim friends, and which means for the next stretch of weeks that no eating during or drinking during daylight hours.
Correct.
But then they have the late night after sunset feast, the iftar feast.
That's great for us because for us when we get out of work. I head west, and there's the Jerusalem market, and there's a place that next door they have an amazing shawarma, so it's awesome. Late night for us, Nice. My friend used to work actually out in the Middle East, and it's amazing the business they do because everyone's resting during the day, and they work from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m.
Oh, wow. Okay. So they all do the night shift, and then they all do all their eating and stuff at night. So it's a nocturnal, the night owls come out. But, you actually made it to Shuck and Dive for the festivities last week?
I was in here for a little bit, and I realized, I'm like, what's going on over there? It's, festivities. Everyone's had a great time. And then Chinese New Year was that day, so I had some family and dinner.
Nice.
And then we rolled right into the South Beach Wine Food Festival, 25 years.
That must have been jamming.
So I'm going to stop you for a second. I know that you've been a big supporter because you're an FIU Hospitality School graduate.
When you teach there, right?
That's right. Yep.
And you prepared, just give me a rundown. You did 2 or 3 events. How many events did you do?
2 events.
2 events.
We did Asian night. Go figure.
Asian night market, which went from 11 to 1, way past my bedtime now. But
again, late night, great for us. Next time we're gonna drag you out. We'll get some Cuban coffee.
I can do it. Yeah.
And then Saturday night we were honored to do the late night party for the tribute dinner.
Oh, the after party and it was Michelle Bernstein.
Bernstein, our local backyard chef, amazing. Kudos to her. She's amazing chef. She actually was one of the first chefs I met at FIU.
Okay.
She used to come on campus during the summer and do a wine tasting, teach us how to do wine tastings, wine pairings. So she was very influential in my life.
She's just great. Nobody has a bad word to say about her.
She got 2 amazing restaurants. She brought her husband, her kids. And we had a great night with her and Sasha, who's with Whispering Wines.
Mm-hmm.
But it was awesome to party with them.
I saw some pictures on your feeds and Facebook that looked like a really great,
very nice time.
And I feel terrible because I was so oblivious to South Beach this year. I didn't even look up who was being saluted at the tribute dinner until like Friday. And then when I saw it was Mishi, I was like, oh my God, I would have gone. I would have actually paid tickets, to go. And not just groveled to leave for some media comps, but I feel bad, and I do have to send congratulations to her because it's not only well deserved but long overdue. She is the dean of cuisine in South Florida now.
Agree, right? And like you said, she is just the kindest person on earth.
I've met her various times. As a journalist, food critic for the Sentinel, I dealt with her, and she was always wonderful. And then I've been on her let's see, Check Please South Florida show. I've been on it 2 times actually. Okay, and it's always good to see her. Yep. So and her 2 restaurants. Cafe La Trova and Mishi's, Senor Martinez. Senor Martinez just opened in Coral Gables, so that's fun on a Saturday. All right, well, backtracking to Wednesday, you served your hot and sour soup at the Asian night.
We did.
And you're serving it right now. Lubie, this batch is particularly spicy.
Yes, this has a kick.
Is it blowing your doors off?
My dad's always liked hot and sour soup. I've never really had it. I just love wonton, so it's always my go-to. I'm sweating, but I have to say the flavor's fantastic. I'm fighting. It's like an inner, like the devil and the angel. Like the angel's like, dude, it's hot. The devil's like, yeah, but it tastes freaking great.
Right.
So I'm like eating it, even though I'm sweating. I can't stop eating it because it's really good.
I'm glad that you get to finally try it. I've been singing the praises of the hot and sour soup here, and as much as everybody loves the wonton and the egg drop, and sometimes the velvet corn, the corn soup we had last time, which was fantastic. The chicken,
ridiculous.
But this to me, I love the kick, the vinegary part of. There's some shredded chicken in here, tofu,
veggies. Yep.
And when the weather gets a little bit cooler here, this really hits the spot. And so brings me back to last Wednesday. Before you made your way down to the Asian night market event at South Beach Food and Wine and Food Festival, technically, I came in here with a group with my brother, who hadn't been in here before, even though he lives just down in Dania, and 2 of his college buddies that I hadn't seen them in like 40 years. I met these guys. They went to SUNY Albany, State University of New York at Albany in the early 80s. And but both of those guys now live here in downtown Fort Lauderdale. One's a snowbird. But it was good getting together, the 4 of us. But what made it even better, Alex, was that we had a flawless meal. And I don't say that very often, but every component of the evening, besides the service and the hospitality and all that, food, from the basket of the fried wonton noodles in front of us when we sat down, it was like so crisp and so fresh. And then the mustard, the mustard had the right kick. It wasn't like
Rio
mustard.
House mustard, yeah.
It wasn't. What?
Sorry, I'm just like my. How are you? Good to see you. Sorry, we're on a live podcast.
Yeah.
I saw you come in.
Yep. We have special guests. He looks very familiar to me. I don't know why, but
he's a local.
He's a local. Yes. Okay, good guy. Wait, you interrupted me singing your praises? All right, I could go down the whole list.
I guess Alex is just used to it these days.
The hot and sour soup was again impeccable, and do my modified where I throw in a couple of wontons. You can charge me extra. I tell them it's fine. Do what you got to do. But throwing a couple of wontons
in this,
in the
okay,
hot
I could
sour
see it.
soup.
I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
like a whole meal.
I could see it.
It's
I could see it. It doesn't need it, but I could see you doing it, and it makes sense.
And then we had a batch of the spare ribs that were also
those are
just
so
like
ridiculous.
flawless, and didn't make me miss the place at Gulfstream that's gone away because these
No, they're
were
nuts.
better. I mean, you really nailed the formula. Now came out, just crispy and
They're
glazed.
amazing. They're amazing.
They were great. Had the clams and black bean sauce, which is something you shouldn't sleep on. And I sent pictures out in this. My friend, my oldest friend, who we used to go to all kinds of Chinese and Szechuan restaurants in New York.
The Sheik.
The Sheik.
Oh,
he
he hasn't been here yet.
Well, I don't know if he's been here, but he was just
he would
like,
love this
it's like,
place.
Marky, I must get those clams
Yeah.
and black bean sauce.
Yeah.
They look spectacular. And I was like, they were Sheik.
Yeah,
They
he
were
likes good
excellent.
food. He would love this place.
And on. We had a couple of main courses and the shrimp. I don't know the shrimp, the velvet. What do we call that? The velvet shrimp. Yeah,
with the bok choy and the eggs.
we had the egg and onion fried rice, which
Yep.
I could just go on, but it was a 4-star out of 4 meal. Perfection. So thank you.
I have to take I can't take all the credit. We've got my uncle Jason and Christina, my mom, have all come out of retirement and decided to join us back at Wans, and so they're here, helping us out, and our amazing kitchen team really has kept up our tradition and heritage and love of food, and we're proud to serve. And I can't take all the credit. I really have to say we have a great team here. And like you said, even in front of the house, bartending. I mean, Jesse's making some great drinks.
Yep.
Jack's taking over now some nights.
Okay.
So I just have to say kudos and thank you.
Jesse, he made the Asian style old fashioned with the sesame and the Japanese whiskey, and one of my brother's friends had it and also was raving about it. So good stuff. I'm still on dry February. I cannot count the days. I can't wait. I mean,
Lent just started, my friend.
Yeah, but I'm not giving up alcohol for Lent.
He's giving up enough.
I'm giving up rutabagas for.
Yeah, there you go.
No, this sobriety is killing me. It's like I really.
You did it to yourself. No one even cares that you
remember 1-800 call a double A.
No, he's gone a month. He can clearly do it
more than a month. I started like January 25th. I did have a brief lapse on Valentine's Day.
How many you drink that much? That's the funny thing about it.
As a good Asian, we're gonna do this and go. Your liver thanks you. Hold on.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man. So I'm very much looking forward to now we get to what's next
Tuesday.
Besides what just happened. Tuesday, because as you explained, Chinese Lunar New Year is not just a one-day affair.
No.
Multiple week.
It's like your birthday. Yeah. It's like it can go month long. I mean,
birthday month.
In China, it's actually it's the largest modern day migration. And we as an Asian, that's how we share our love through food. So we're just gonna feed you. There are certain dishes, of course, you want to eat. Fish for happiness and wealth, and then noodles for longevity. Green vegetables for money. It's funny. Even I'm sure people have heard this. Even when we say Happy New Year, it's actually Gong Hei Fa Choi, which means I hope you get rich.
What's the comedian is classic? I forget his name.
Then
he does that bit about it.
Then we go into Sunny Fa Lo, which means Happy New Year. Yes. Oh, by the way, also good health.
And you've talked about it as well.
So it's like
the wealth comes before the health.
Wealth is number one.
Definitely not. Definitely not Jewish. They're not Jewish.
They walk around each other and say good wealth. Oh yeah, by the way, if you're healthy, that's great. Good wealth. Yeah, it's like a whole thing.
Amazing.
I can still hear my grandma saying, "Without your health,
you have nothing." Yes, you have nothing.
That is very true. I mean, that is very true. Your health is everything. And there's another thing online that I loved where a guy, this emperor, he was buried. He's like, I want to be buried with my hands out, showing that when I'm going to be buried, I carry with me nothing, And then the Eastern European, I just heard when they're kings and queens get buried, they go to the church and they knock on the door and go, who goes there? And they list off all the king, their titles and everything. Second knock, and the priest goes, oh, I don't know that person. The second knock, and the person now lists all the accomplishments they've made peace, and the priest goes, I don't know this person. The third knock goes, who is this person? It's like, oh, a humble servant and a sinner. Oh, come on in.
There you go.
There you go.
Well, when you bury me, just do it with my mouth open, just in case there's a
more
buffet.
So it's a fork, knife, spoon, and it's a whole place setting there, right? With chopsticks. a little thing for your finger
That's
bowl.
actually
Yes.
smart.
Did I already? I told you what my epitaph on the tombstone inscription is going to be. Just 3 words.
Huh?
He ate well.
I was gonna say, should be he ate well.
And we're
Here
eating
lies
well.
he who has eaten well.
Yeah. 664 North Federal Highway is the address here at Wans. And what do we have in front of us today for
Real quick,
lunch?
just a random thought though. If you've
Yep.
eaten that well, does that mean you bought like 3 plots? 'Cause you know, like a whole here stretches the man who has eaten well.
It's just
He's taken up
just
you
a
know,
quarter of the line.
right?
You do the Ozempic.
He needs a mausoleum, actually, is what you're saying. Yes.
Maybe you do a little bit of the cremation, so all you're going to take is half
Nice
of
little,
a
yeah,
great
exactly.
thing. Man,
Too funny.
we've taken a macabre twist here, but look at the great stuff in front of us. What do we
You
got?
always seem
You
to mix
have
up the dishes too.
your house fried rice, but this is
Right.
yang chow, no soy sauce. So
Okay.
most Asians do like this. Our straight, we have a lot of. You want to do vegetables,
So if someone like me asks for soy sauce, do we get looks?
like this.
I'm weird with soy sauce and Parmesan cheese. I'm weird with them.
Like the people who
soy
put
sauce.
cream cheese in their sushi.
My
rolls.
wife is one of those, and you yelled at her, and she yelled at you.
I'm sorry.
I actually agree with you more. I think it just overtakes the sushi roll, but I do like soy sauce, and I do like Parmesan cheese. Those are the 2 weird things I
When you
do.
go to Italy and you have
Oh
a
no,
seafood
no,
dish,
yeah.
they're gonna tell you no. So.
Well, Italy, you don't ask for chicken parmesan, and you don't ask for parmesan. Yes.
yeah, you don't ask for Parmesan. Especially
In
seafood.
China, I won't ask for soy sauce, but I'm here.
Yeah, no. Here, but if you want soy sauce, then just get the house fried rice. But this is
Okay.
the yang chow on the other side of the river.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, that's fried rice. And then we did eggplant, so I was showcase our string beans.
Yeah, they're great.
Kung Pao, peanuts, a little crunch, a little spice,
Yep.
with beef.
Yep.
And then our walnut chicken, nice classic.
Oh, nice.
Home glazed walnuts. I mean, you could just sell bags of those walnuts itself.
Yeah,
so.
they're fantastic.
No, those walnuts are great. Yeah. And so I'm coming in tonight with a cousin of Val's who's in town. And Val, the cousin is a vegetarian. But
Okay.
There's plenty of
Chinese, right?
vegetarian
There's tons of
dishes here
great-
between
yes.
the green beans, the eggplant, the tofu,
Bok
So-
choy.
bok choy. She's
Yeah.
going to be very happy. And when
Yeah.
she heard Chinese, she was like, oh, yeah, that's good because we can always get the vegetarian
Yeah.
stuff. So
Well, she's vegetarian or vegan.
that I don't know.
Because
I don't know about
vegetarian, you
the
can even do
egg.
egg foo young too, right?
As long as
Yes.
yeah, and
There's no meat in even the gravy.
I'm not sure. We're gonna find out.
Because that would open things up. The egg
because
foo young is fantastic. I saw you eating
They're
the other
coming
day.
at 6:30 if you want to come in with them.
No,
6 o'clock.
I'm-
Come on out and join me.
I do
Just
want to
like
come out here with my wife, actually.
my string of public appearances following on the heels of the Pepe's Pizza on the and tomorrow night Camille's, the pizzeria and Italian restaurant up in Oakland Park. I'm going to be hosting a happy hour there from 5 to 7. So
Oh.
I'm making the rounds.
Nice.
And
Happy hour. You should come host the happy hour here. What should you do here?
We can
Let's-
do one here.
No, we'll
That's a
say-
great
we will
idea.
not
I'm
say no
also
to you.
available for weddings, bar
And bar
mitzvahs,
mitzvahs,
and
quinceays.
christenings. Quinceays.
As we say in my country, Mazel. That's awesome. Great.
Making the personal appearance.
New York
tour.
City.
So
First
again,
class.
no,
only.
and I will be making an appearance at, last but not least,
Yeah,
your
this Tuesday. Oof.
New Year's special family dinner. There's going to be 2 seatings. It's next Tuesday on March 2nd, celebrating the year of the horse, which I was born in the year of the horse.
Oh,
Not just the horse this year, but the fire horse,
fire.
which
horse.
apparently also was my year in 66 was a
Really?
fire horse year.
Interesting.
Can you explain the different elements of the different zodiacs?
No, what does
Fire,
that mean?
fire, earth, wind, water, metal. Those are your 5 elements that then you have to correlate with 12 animals. So every 60 years you get 1 full cycle.
Okay.
Horse is an animal that is
I'm
fast.
60 this year. That works out. The math. It
Oh, that's
maths.
funny.
The math.
The math, yes.
4,000 years of Chinese history
Yeah,
was
they-
not
they hadn't done that before.
incorrect.
Yeah.
Mike
Yeah.
Mayo just
Yes.
proved it.
Yes.
4,000 years of China.
Yeah.
You know what? We're good. Thanks,
60
everyone. Have a good one.
divided
Thank you. Show's
Now-
over. Thank you.
Now tell me the different characters, because horse, I don't know what the horse years are aside from loving to bet on horses and other things. Fire, does this explain my angry disposition a
Absolutely.
lot of times? Yeah.
Yes, because it's the energy wise. We always about chi and energy. Horses are very galloping and
Strong,
and
right?
strong
Yeah.
and go at it.
Fierce.
And then you've got fire, which is also another hot, fiery sensation. So
And,
you've
yeah.
got a lot of energy in the world right now, as you can probably tell.
Right.
So
I do
Yeah.
things with intensity sometimes.
yeah, that's exactly it. It's
Right.
intensity. So you should do right now. This is the year that there might be change with intensity, but you can change change direction very well with purpose. So it's a good year for if you want to start anything new.
So I'm still gonna gamble with intensity, and hopefully there'll be a change in direction from losing to winning. That's
sure.
Well, that's how.
That's how you just
but
take
that's
it.
that's the only way. Think about it. That's the only way you can win big. You know. If you pay the $5, you play all 5 lines. Versus the $1, the one line. You know. Hey.
Yeah. No, you got to be bold.
That's right.
That's it. So,
right.
So.
By the way, gamble responsibly.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you're not helping.
Speaking of gambling, Defo wanted to join us today, but his voice has been shot all week. He is definitely nursing a.
People no, it's also allergies. There's some smoke out west.
I don't know what it is, but he had laryngitis. Like he couldn't even speak. You know, it was.
Well, I mean, what it was on Chinese New Year? We did 40 different degrees. It was 80 in the morning and 40 at night.
Yeah, the weather's been weird the last week and a half. Yeah,
that's a lot. That's more than my house, my air conditioner.
We're from cold to hot to cold.
Right. Exactly. When your body's going, hello, you confused? You know?
Yeah.
That and all the darn travelers and tourists that come in, jetting in, all their germs, and those airplanes. Anytime you take an airplane ride, forget about it.
But we appreciate them here at Wans.
That's what we do. Someone told me that you actually should go home and gargle your mouth with Listerine when you get home, and that actually helps and that cleans it out your germs a little bit.
It's
I was going to say pickle juice and pickles juice. The vinegar stuff kills everything.
Would kill a lot.
Either that, you're going to wake up going.
I used to do it with bourbon shots too, but that
could work. That could work.
That's 4 days away, but who's counting? All right. The Yang. This is the. I'm sorry.
Yang Chow
rice and your egg and onion fried rice. Have no soy sauce. It is lighter and it is brighter.
No, the flavor is great. I
appreciate it because so many times it's a sodium bath when you're putting in the soy sauce. Now, a lot of people do like that, but for those of us who are watching, maybe their blood pressure and other elements having the little bit lower sodium content.
Well, and that's why you have your lighter dishes like your walnut here, crystal chicken, walnut chicken in our clear garlic sauce, and it's not. There's not much sodium as you would have with soy sauce in there. We do use a blend, light and heavy soy sauce, so it's it's a nice little blend. But yeah, if you're watching the old artery, you could. There's definitely lighter fares. I mean, we had someone come in the other day. The child was diabetic, and we just literally made him steamed beef and onions, and the beef was tender, and he ate it all. And the parents go, it's so hard to find something that he'll like,
and it tastes good. Exactly,
it tastes good, and actually it's gonna be tender.
Especially with a kid.
Yep, and he actually so we've got that, and we got gluten-free, vegetarian, vegan.
Mindful of all the different conditions out there. Take it easy on the beef because my gouty toe is starting to inflate, and that brings us back to the dinner. Okay, besides having 2 seatings at 6:30, which is almost full, and 8 p.m., which is the one that you're going to be aiming for, there's also going to be a lion dance in between. But I understand there's a charitable component to the dinner. Is that correct?
We love to give back. My grandparents, my grandmother's a big component of giving back. Thank you. And actually, one of the first acts I remember is that she was the first person to donate to a woman named Dr. Johanna Yin, who opened the ATOM. And ATOM, the acronym doesn't really work, but it's called the Atlantic Institute of Oriental Medicine. It's in downtown Fort Lauderdale. And, lately now with how regulations and everything go, the school is in need of some donations. And we decided to give back to the school. And so, proceeds from the dinner. We also have a silent auction. And a lot of local businesses have been gracious enough to open up their pockets and give us some donations. So it's gonna be a fun night of fun celebration of our culture, but also Chinese to give back to the community as well with acupuncture and local communities. So come on out. It's gonna be great on Tuesday night. 2 seatings, like you said. 6:30 is a little fullish, so I would encourage you to come at the 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. The amazing John Way Martial Art Academy is coming out east here to do a lion dance.
The whole thing.
Yep, and the lion dance is interesting because people see it and people are like going, "Why is it eating a lettuce?" And then spitting it out.
You started to explain that. That's
right. It's to eat the lettuce and the luck, and then you spit it out, and it spreads luck to everyone. Of course, money. Yes, exactly. That's all. That's
I
all
thought that's what
it
he said there. He spits out like dollar bills, like fly out of the mouth of him.
And so they'll be doing that at 8 o'clock, and then 8:30 with the next seating. And it should take about an hour and a half. Yeah, it's a little later of a night, but hey, you know what? Join us for we've got 9 different amazing dishes. That all have significance. There's there's soup, of course, because we all Asians we love soup.
Yeah,
It's good for you. So seafood soup. We've got noodles for longevity, crab noodles.
Cold crab noodles.
Yep.
Oh, I love the cold noodles.
That's so good.
Particularly with the crab. That looks shallots and soy. Okay.
And then you've got to have, we're gonna have, of course, a whole duck, fish for prosperity, bok choy and mushrooms. The bok choy is representing the green. Then we're also having what else are we having?
Oh, it looks like a Shanghai shrimp, Hong Kong hen.
Jesus, hen. That's right.
Hen, not a chicken.
Not a chicken. Hen. It's tender. It's made in the Peking duck style, where you actually marinate it, crispy skin. You hang it, roast it, seasoned. So yes, that's it's a 9 courses. Then of course, Berna, our pastry chef, is going to make a black sesame rolled cake with a vanilla cream and cherry compote.
Oh wow!
That's
okay. Fancy schmancy. Nice.
That's right.
So that's Tuesday, March 2nd. Usually Tuesday is their day off, but for the special events of the New Year's, you will be open. And if people want to make a reservation for that 8 o'clock particularly,
give us a call at the restaurant, 954-527-0228. It's actually March 3rd.
Oh, did I? You know why?
Tuesday, March 3rd.
Tuesday, I kept saying next Tuesday, but I have March 2nd on the brain because our friend Evan Darnell from Meat Lovers Club is holding an event, and it's his 50th birthday, and he's throwing himself a bash, and I've been helping him out get some restaurants. I did not ask you because I know you have a big dinner the following night, but some of our friends like Even Keel Fish Shack, Cafe Seville, Eat Thai, and 3G's Deli up in Delray Beach. Prezzo, our friend Eddie Pizzoli, a whole bunch of 15 different restaurants going to be there. And it's going to be open bar. And if you want to join us on Monday, I suggest like a daily double, do a bang, as I say. Monday night, Red Meat Lovers Club. And that's going to be also benefiting like 12 different charities. And when you sign up and buy your ticket, you can designate which charity you want to go to.
That's great.
That's awesome. Some great local ones benefiting some cancer research and some other things. Go online to steakbirthday.com, steak as in like red meat, steakbirthday.com, and you can get your tickets. And if you use the promo code Mayo, you'll get an extra $25 off the ticket price. So that's going to be Monday, March 2nd at the Boca Raton Innovation Campus, the old IBM building there. I don't know if you've been there. There's it's a neat venue for events. I've been there. And then Tuesday, March 3rd, right here at Wans, it's going to be a fantastic celebration of New Year's. Are drinks part of the package here? Or
yes.
How does this
our friends from 20 Acres and the wine group, they're going to be donating some red, white, and bubbly.
Oh, nice.
My friend AJ will be here, so if you want to learn more about the wine, so actually you can talk to you about that. We'll have representatives from Adam here, so if you want to learn more about Chinese medicine, acupuncture.
Now, I could attest to the effectiveness and the overall wonder of the Chinese medicine and acupuncture because I was in there this past month, thanks to Alex, when I was hobbling around in my sandals, and he was like, "Oh, you dress like an old Chinese man." I came in right
on a Sunday, sandals, picking up Chinese food. I go, listen, you can't get any more Chinese than that.
And then it got even more Chinese because as I'm hobbling, and I explained to you that I had my first gout attack in years, and then one of the people who works here, Daniel, actually works at the Adam Clinic and was like, "We can get you in Tuesday. Come in for acupuncture."
Here's your acupuncture.
That's it. So
you left with Chinese food and an acupuncture appointment and sandals. I mean, come on.
That's a win.
It doesn't get more Chinese.
He's embracing his Chinese.
I am. But it worked. That's the thing.
You really enjoyed it.
I have a question. A lot of people are afraid of it because they say it hurts. How bad was the pain?
So it wasn't, and I hate needles. Like I cringe every time. Like I can't even get a shot, but look at it. I'm I do my Ozempic injections every week like this. I just hate needles. But I went in there, and this is when the pain gets so bad. You're like, okay, do whatever it takes.
Yep.
And I didn't look as the little tiny needles were going in. I felt one little kind of like a bee sting prick when it went into the most tender area of the toe, but I immediately felt a rush of relief. Like the blood started flowing around it. And then when the other ones went in various other pressure points, that I didn't feel at all. I didn't even know they were in there. And then you just lie there with your, little AirPods and listen to some music for 25 minutes. You just kind of meditate for a bit. I found it very soothing and relaxing. It worked so effectively, I didn't even have to go for a follow-up appointment, but maybe I should, because now after eating, I ate a bunch of red meat and pork and some
like
cheese
you really
and
do
cubanos.
notice?
Last night my toe, I mean, it wasn't.
That's interesting.
It started like getting tender to the touch, and I was like, okay, I gotta ease off my. It's terrible. Don't get old. Don't be 60. Don't. It's. I hate to think of myself at 70.
No,
I'm pushing.
But that's why we gotta take care of each other
Exactly
now.
Right.
Drink more water like you're doing, and
Drink
everything.
A lot of water.
And water, hydrate.
Tart cherry juice.
Tart cherry juice. Non-sweet. But yeah, the Adam's great. It's treated my family. I've been going there. probably at least once a month. My mom.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
My wife loves it. My wife loves it.
I will not recommend something that I will not do or like myself. So
I'm impressed.
It's great. They have a clinic there. It's
it's
$30.
reasonable.
Yeah.
I've heard of some people going to acupuncture clinics where it's sometimes insurance covers it and they charge an arm and a leg. Sometimes it's not. This was very, very affordable. And I'm glad that you're helping them out so that they can remain committed to helping out the community. And if you have any phobias, I say just put it aside, especially if you're having any kind of chronic pain, hips, knees, whatever joints, if other traditional methods aren't working.
My wife loves it. Like she's singing the praises of it.
So to give back, Dr. Joanna, to give back to this great country, if you're a veteran, it's actually free.
Oh, wow.
They treat veterans
really
for free. Yes. The Adam is always treated veterans.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
And they're right here downtown Fort Lauderdale, so look them up.
Right there, East Broward Boulevard.
Yep.
And very, very nice setting, good clinic, and they also have all kinds of herbs and Chinese medicines up front.
Yep.
So
it's a great place, I'll tell you.
And getting back to the wine, I noticed by my calendar that March 3rd is not February anymore. That means I will be Ubering here or walking or Falcon Drive. But I'm very excited to sample. It's going to be wine and cocktails. Or
you live close enough. We'll rickshaw you back.
Okay.
Wine, bubbly, red and white. We might do a special cocktail. I'll talk to Jesse about that. But you definitely will leave here full.
Full and happy.
And a bunch of you want it.
Happy is a good word. You will leave here full and happy. I guarantee you that. I like to. I'm a big eater, so I sometimes will stray away from going to set meals that where I know what's gonna
with the portions or whatever.
I'm gonna leave and I have to go to McDonald's to
finish the job.
You name like a ton of dishes in it.
Right. Oh, this is great. I get 9 different things.
And you know why 9?
I'm flummoxed because 8 is usually the
lucky number.
The lucky number,
right?
Round infinity,
right?
And, yeah.
But have you ever noticed on Chinese paintings, it's always 9 dragons, 9 horses, and the Great Wall, and in the Forbidden City, there's a wall with 9 dragons because 9 is the highest number.
Before you get to
what?
No,
but 10 is just 1 and 0.
It's the highest
single digit. And it's like cats have 9 lives.
Yep.
And
9 is the high. That's why if you look at all the paintings.
The highest single digit.
9 is always 9 or something. 9 fish, 9 horses, not 9.
But in Spinal Tap, the highest number was 11.
So that was after the 4,000 years of modern medicine, where they go, oh my God, we go above 9.
One more, 10, and then they went. This one goes to 11.
There you go.
And we might have an exception. I'll be honest with you. I just got a note that the God of Good Fortune might be there. On Tuesday night, and he might come today actually as well.
Is it considered a good thing to have the God of Good Fortune like hug you, rub you, touch you? I mean, in a very polite way.
Is it a person? He doesn't act as human.
That Neil Diamond song just comes to my head. It's like hugging me,
touching you.
Right, of course. It's sure. Well, it's a great picture, great photo opportunity.
I just need all the luck and change and fortune.
We're going to your house. And we're blessing your house.
Fiery horse. We're gonna have a fiery horse weekend this weekend. Also, Gulfstream Park. We're gonna be having some fun. Friday, our usual day at the 10 Palms, but Saturday is also a special event out there. It's going to be their bourbon and barbecue event. And again, that I missed by a day because it's still February 28th. You know what? I'm gonna call it
I'll
off
be
on
happy
the
to-
28th. So
Just stay
Just
till
where I
midnight.
go.
Just stay till midnight.
yeah, well,
Yeah, there you
that's
go.
Have some coffee. Go to
That's it.
Padrino's, get the Hollandale. Go to
Yeah.
Padrino's, get the coffee
There you
at
go.
8, and it'll be fine
There you
after
go.
11.
Noon to 4 p.m.
Oh,
is
dang
the Taste at the Track, and it's in conjunction with a big race day. It's going to be the Fountain of Youth Day on Saturday, so all kinds of major stakes races.
Wow.
And if you want tickets to that, you could go online to gulfstreampark.com, and you'll see the pop-up for the Taste at the Track. VIP seating, I believe, is what, 110, 115, and then
105?
85.
I think it's 105, but I'm not
105.
sure. We'll,
I
we'll,
think
we'll
you're
clarify
right.
it
We'll
with
clear it
Joe.
up. But I just
Friday.
wanted to put in a plug for that
Yeah,
because it usually does sell out by
It's a lot of fun.
Saturday. So get your tickets today. All kinds of great events. It's that time of
There's
year.
a lot going on.
That's
I
why
love
I
it.
love South
I love it.
Florida.
Yeah, this
the
time
weather's
of
great.
year,
I love there's a
Go
lot going on.
outside.
Yep.
Yep.
you can't beat it. All right, let's take our first break, and then we will come back with more from Wans and Alex after these words. The finest quality, warm hospitality, and world-class creativity. Those are the ingredients that make Daniel's, a Florida steakhouse, a special place. Come experience the restaurant that's Michelin Guide recommended and totally Mike Mayo's Lunchbox approved, with an impressive collection of steaks, seafood, and more, like their foie gras creme brulee. Daniel's is located at 620 South Federal Highway in Fort Lauderdale, just south of the New River Tunnel, open Tuesday through Sunday for dinner. For reservations and information, go to danielssteak.com. Fresh local fish, a sophisticated setting. I'm talking about Corvina Seafood Grill. It's at 110 Plaza Real South in Boca Raton, just south of Palmetto Park Road. It's the place to go for the freshest and local seafood and fish, some of it with a Peruvian twist like their great ceviches. It's open 7 days for dinner. They also have happy hour 7 days a week. You don't want to miss it. It's a great place. CorvinaBocaRaton.com for more information and reservations. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. Do you love Italian food? I mean, who doesn't love Italian food? Well, have I got a great new place for you, Elvis Italian Grill. It's at 4261 Griffin Road in Dania Beach, right near State Road 7 and the Hard Rock Casino. It's named for its owner, Elvis, and it has all your favorites: pizzas, pastas, veal chops, fresh fish, lunch specials, happy hour, and full bar, great wines, al fresco dining on the deck with a water view. Open for lunch and dinner every day but Monday. For reservations and information, go to elvisitaliangrill.com. A tradition for South Florida sports fans for more than 30 years, Shenanigans. It's at 1300 South Federal Highway in Dania Beach, the place to go for all your favorite teams and events and food that's not your ordinary sports bar fare. Award-winning wings, burgers, fresh fish, and more, TV screens galore, and all-day happy hour specials. The kitchen and bar are open into the wee hours, perfect for late-night bites, and very close to the airport. For playoff action, football season, and a good time anytime, Shenanigans. Looking for inspired comfort food in a cozy setting? Blue Collar in Miami is the place to go. Located at 6789 Biscayne Boulevard, it moved to bigger digs a year ago, now has full liquor, and still features all your old favorites from chef owner Danny Surfer. Fantastic burgers, the braise of the day, and the city's best key lime pie. And drink specials every day. Open daily with weekend brunch. For reservations and information, go to bluecollarmiami.com. Delicious Mexican food with innovative twists. Margaritas with a medley of tongue-tingling flavors. I'm talking about Taco Craft, Taqueria, and Tequila Bar. The place to go on Taco Tuesday and every day. It's located in Lauderdale by the Sea at Plantation Walk and Coral Springs. Taco Craft has specials every day, including bottomless drinks for Sunday brunch and Taco Tuesdays, including their new burrito tacos with bone marrow broth. Oh, it's so good. They've even made a taco lover out of me, and they've got so much more, including fajitas, that open-faced smashed cheeseburger tortilla that's new, and a guacamole sample that's an explosion of flavors. The kitchen is open late. There's delivery and takeout. For more information, go to tacocraft.com. Tell them Mike Mayo, the Lunchbox, sent you. Hey, it's Mayo for Gilbert's 17th Street Grill. You know me, I love family-run places with quality food at fair prices served with passion and pride. And that's why I love Gilbert's. For more than a decade, Lenore, Beth, and Richie Gilbert have been serving up the best burgers, wings, ribs, salads, and desserts. It's a fast casual spot. Everything prepared fresh to order from an immaculate open kitchen. They're at 1821 Cordova Road in Fort Lauderdale in the Cordova Shops just south of 17th Street. Open every day but Sunday. One of my favorite burgers in South Florida. Big, round, juicy pucks of 100% Angus beef, char grilled to perfection. And don't miss the sweet potato fries on the side. They're legendary. Go to Gilbert's, feast, and be happy. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. Hey, for great pizzas, pastas, and Italian comfort classics, you got to check out Camille's Pizzeria and Restaurante. It just launched a great new happy hour on weekdays, 5 to 7 p.m., featuring all kinds of drink specials, $10 light bites, and a great 3 for $20 appetizer special. It's a true mom-and-pop shop run by a great couple, John and Maya. He grew up in Queens, and his pizzas and signature chicken parmesan are fantastic. Takeout and delivery available. Go to Camille's ftlauderdale.com for reservations and information. All right, we're back on the Lunchbox at Wans Chinese Restaurant. And we're in the midst of the Lunar Chinese New Year celebration. It is the year of the horse, not just the horse, the fire horse. And we're with Adrian, who joined us early on when Wans reopened last year. And you're back because you disappeared for a while on your very busy journeys around because you get around in terms of
the marketing with a lot of different entities.
Oh yes.
Yeah. How are you, Adrian?
I'm good. Yeah, I was running around doing part of the PGA for a
Golf
little while.
Tours,
yeah. And then I ended up in Dallas for a little while with a fairly well-known football team.
Nice.
Yeah.
Was that the Cowboys?
Maybe. They
And
also might be my least favorite team in the NFL. But I did not tell them that.
They're paying you.
I did not tell them that while I was there. But yeah, I definitely made it back. I'm super excited to be back here helping Alex out. We've got some really fun stuff coming up once the snowbird season is over. We've got a couple of fun things planned, and the first one is going to be towards the end of April. We haven't picked a date yet, but Shibui is a woman-owned Japanese whiskey brand.
Oh, wow.
Shibui. Okay.
And I'm going to make you
cool.
a cocktail with this.
Is there a music guy named Shabuzi?
Shabuzi. That's
That's
a very different thing.
Shabuzi.
That's Shabuzi.
Totally different.
This is Shibui.
That's a very different thing.
Correct.
Does Shabuzi
Yes.
drink Shibui?
We can
Maybe a
find
promotional
out.
Shabu.
thing, yeah, and Shabu, yeah, exactly.
Thank you.
This might be something. I like it.
There you go.
But yeah, this is going to be our first kickoff. So we're going to do a whiskey dinner where we will create a menu that will complement all of this, but obviously with an Asian flair. So super
Great.
excited about that.
So that's coming soon, and
Yes.
you are planning things for making it a not the ordinary everyday here.
Yes.
You're doing some special events, and I know first up we've got the big Lunar New Year dinner.
Oh,
it's
yes.
going to be on next Tuesday, March 3rd, and there's going to be some wine. And meanwhile, here to celebrate,
I am so excited
Lunar
about
Year,
this. Is
New
my
Year.
favorite part of Lunar New Year.
This
so
is
far.
a mascot that has
This is ridiculous.
wandered Again, W-A-N.
I'm very happy I'm not
And
wearing this costume.
He looks a
because
bit kooky, K-U-K-Y. I don't know if he could sit and talk. No, he's a mime. He's like
you can
Harpo
take off-
Marx.
You can take off the head.
I think it could be. Well, you
You
can
can take off the
here,
headdress.
sit down and let's see if we
Fortunately
can
for us, he
cram
hands
that,
out lucky lotto tickets.
get that
so.
big head of yours into the screen. You got it? Okay. And I don't know what this figure is or what it's supposed to represent. Do you have any idea?
This is
Adrian?
supposed to be the god of good fortune.
This is the god of good fortune.
Alex
Then
was
let
talking
me
about.
hug you, my friend,
Yes, we need to
because
touch him, hold
I
him,
need good fortune.
anything we can get from the god of good fortune.
I
Yes.
know I've already gotten good food and good cheer and great hospitality, but I need good fortune. And he says today's lottery numbers are. Gonna have
Oh,
to-
that's right. The lottery is tonight, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I don't
Ooh.
know how much is in which.
That means
prize
everybody
pool.
needs to come in and get
yeah,
their.
come here and touch the god of good fortune.
Yeah,
That's
everybody
it.
needs to come in and get their fortune cookies so they know their lotto
The
numbers
numbers,
before
exactly.
it gets picked tonight.
Oh, by
Yeah.
the way, last week when I came in for my flawless meal and I saw you and had friends, and it's small world because I didn't realize that you actually owned the restaurant in the Bay Area in the Sausalito, and one of my brother's college buddies actually knew of the restaurant and spent a lot of time there, which is small world.
Sausalito's
Oh,
beautiful.
yes.
But
Sausalito's insane.
Yeah. Up in Tamales Bay.
Tamales Bay, and
Yep.
have some great Hog Creek oysters around there too, right?
Yes.
Is that right?
Hog Island oysters.
Hog Island. I got that
Yes.
almost right. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, talk about you. I mean, you've been around in the business and all over the place, right?
Primarily in the yachting industry. So I have spent the last 20 plus years, which I'm not sure if that makes me smart or stupid, working in the yachting and hospitality industry, but primarily yachting. And I ended up on a very interesting track a couple of years ago. I got an opportunity to do the PGA Tour, so I took that. And then I ended up doing a couple of other things, and I landed at South Beach Food and Wine Festival last year, which is how I ended up meeting Alex. Yes, I had actually met him before, but it was in passing. So a friend of ours introduced us and said, you know, Adrian's local to Fort Lauderdale. If you need anything, let her know. And he said, yeah, actually, I do need help. What are you doing starting on Monday? So I ended up starting there pretty quickly, jumping right in. And I am, as you could probably tell, I don't actually speak Mandarin. So despite the fact that I am a chef, that I'm not super useful here for that. So it made more sense for me to come out and help. And Christina was not in a place where she was able to jump back in and help out. So I did. Which was awesome.
But it's great to have the whole crew here.
Yeah, man, you guys have a great group.
Because I mean, it's so great to see, you know, some of the old time, you know, long standing guests come in, and Christina, you know, greets her, and then the new wave comes in, and you've been greeting and meeting people, and you guys are just doing a bang up job.
Well, it's been amazing. Just in the week that I've been back, how many people have stopped me and said, hey, it's nice to see you again. Like they remembered me from last year, because it's all the same people. I say it's like Chinese cheers here.
Yeah.
Like everybody knows everybody. It's great. You know, on Thursday nights is when our bar gets busy, and it's like partying with your parents. It's a blast. Like it's
Jesse
so much
does a
fun.
Great job, and yeah, the whole.
Oh yeah, everybody knows everybody.
The cocktails,
for sure.
the
Like those
classic
people know
Mai
those
Tais.
people.
That's
It's
great.
so much fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're losing the
Family
God of good
atmosphere.
fortune. He's coming. He's losing his head, but I think he's coming back.
Nobody comes back as Alex.
Oh, but I did want to mention, you talked about the God of good fortune, and also good fortune cookies. So at the end of this like perfect meal last week, I got the perfect fortune. I break open my fortune cookie at the table, and the fortune was this: mind your words, they have the power to build or destroy.
Ooh, that's
can't-
ominous.
And I
Actually,
can't
very
think of a more apt fortune for a former food critic and still food blogger or whatever I am. But I think it's I always minded my words. I know sometimes I had to write some unflattering things about places, but I always did it in a way that I thought was constructive, respectful, and fair, in terms of I would always talk to people before writing my reviews and getting any kind of explanations or extenuating circumstances. But I think this fortune also applies to all you out there in Let's Eat South Florida land, 233,000 people. For those who are going out and maybe don't have the flawless experience, show some grace, because your words do have power. And if you didn't say anything at the time of service, don't say anything to 200,000 people and flame a place online. Give places a chance to correct. And again, because you have your words have power to build or destroy. And I always like singing praises and spotlighting positive things, and most people out there and the algorithms like to pump out the negative. So and I don't know what
it's interesting to me, because I'm the kind of person that if there's something absolutely glaring, like if it's a safety issue or something that I think that somebody in my position, like here as the GM, if there's something that I think that the GM of that restaurant would want to know, I will go out of my way to tell them, because it's something, especially if it's something that could be corrected, you know?
Yeah, like a red flag issue.
Right.
But you'll do it in the restaurant at the moment.
Yes. But I also will go out of my way to acknowledge exceptional service, because I think that, especially for me, like the amount of complaints that you're more apt to hear, right? People are always more apt to complain. And I understand why. You're spending good money to come out and enjoy an experience. And sometimes it doesn't live up to that.
Right.
And I get that. I feel like some of it happens to not be constructive whatsoever, and it's just venting. But some of those people you're just never going to make happy.
Yeah.
The other day we had an extremely long weekend. We had, you know, it was super busy.
Week and a half has been insane.
Yeah, the last
and
and at the very end of our Monday, which is basically the end of our weekend, or the end of our week, I opened up my email right before I left to go home, and somebody had gone out of their way to get on our website and find the email address, the manager at Wans FL email address, and send a very complimentary note
thank you.
about one of our servers. And it was
great.
It was a great way to end. And it's one of those things where it's obviously much appreciated. We want to know the things that are glaring. We want to know the things that we can fix, but it's the good stuff that you hear less about.
That positive affirmation every so often.
It
just really lifts. I mean, it just lifts spirit. I know, like, when I was at the paper and I would write columns and I would get a lot of hate mail. But when you have somebody say, you know what, I've been reading for you for years and I love the way you write. I mean, that just, it kind of gives the wind to your back and you can say, okay, I can do this for another week.
And it's a morale booster, and it's great for the rest of the staff to see that there will be people that will go out of their way to acknowledge good service and a good experience. And I think that's, you know, part of what I'm excited to continue here at Wans, you know, to be able and to be able to do some really cool stuff here.
And to the Let's Eat group's credit, I mean, a lot of people do put on very positive, flattering things and give a shout out to a particular server or
most of the stuff I actually see is someone talking about a good thing.
Yeah, I actually, you know, because I did the math, I tallied it up. Every time I do a survey over a weekend, if we get 100 posts on there, there's really only 5 to 10 that are negative. It's 10%. And then the rest are either positive or what I call the query posts, you know, looking for a spot to take your in-laws on, you know, on the water. You know, so like 85%, 90% of the group is positive or neutral, but it's the 10% that get bounced around by, you know,
that's always what's going to get amplified because it's just
react to it. But when it comes to Wans, I've never really seen any discouraging words on the group because everybody who's come here has seen what a great job you're doing.
Well, I think that's kind of the magic of this place. You know, there's very few places that I have spent a lot of time. The Chef's Garden happens to be one of them up in Ohio, where everything about that place is just a little bit different. And I feel like Wans is one of those places that it's been around for so long and it's been through so many generations of so many people's families that it's the parents and the grandparents and the grandkids and, you know, the table gets larger every year. And those are the kind of people that come in here. We still have people like at least, you know, 3 or 4 times a week. I talk to people that are like, this is the first time we've ever been here. We just found out about it.
So it's not only multi-generational in terms of the people running the place, Alex and obviously his aunt and mom, but also, the families are coming in here with multi-generations. And it's a cool thing because so much in this, especially in South Florida, is so transient. And if something lasts even 10 years, it's considered a long time. So
for sure,
to have something going
66
for
years,
4 generations, 60 years. 1966 was when it started. And I am 60 this year. I was born in 66 along with Wans.
Don't age him.
So don't
age him. So it started in 66.
Alex, you want to join us again or we had a mystery guest. Should I call the authorities? Look who else is here. I don't know if we want to get.
She should come on. She should come on.
I'm gonna kick Lubie right out of here.
I would leave. Adrian's running.
All right. Well, Adrian, it's good to see you. Absolutely. But we are joined right now by a very special guest. We've done a show with you before when it was part of the Visit
before we ever did anything with Alex.
Nikki Mohan was here. You were here.
We sat in the corner
over there. And this was probably 3 years ago.
This is like 3 years ago.
We've been doing this 4 years.
This is a long time.
This is kind of crazy. But Christina Wan herself, some retirement, huh?
That didn't last long.
How you doing?
Not bad.
Okay.
Feeling good.
It's been a long couple of weeks. I know Alex was running ragged and going to all the festivals, and you were manning the fort here, right?
Yeah. But he's done a good job. Alex has done a good job.
It's good to have, you know, the old G, as they call it, and family here. And it's consistent. It provides stability, to everything. So it's awesome. My uncle's here, my mom's here, so yep,
it is a multi-generational family affair.
It is.
Now, even though you are retired, you do come in here most weeks.
Yeah, I enjoy it. I mean, I like to see, the customers that I have built, my customer base. They like seeing me here. So it's I'm not good with retirement right now.
it's there's people here that literally I didn't quite understand this until there's people here that go, oh, Christina knows my order. I go, okay, well, Christina's not here right now, she'll be in later. What did you order? She goes, I have no idea. She knows. She knows. She knows it out. She knows what my drink is. She knows what my drink is. She knows what I'm eating. She knows how I like it. So I mean, my aunt has just this funny plethora of knowledge on what you enjoy and your hospitality of what she gives. She just knows what you like it, how you like it. Oh, they want the broccoli extra soft. They want this extra a little darker in the soy sauce, a little spicier. So it's amazing to have this wealth of knowledge, and that's truly personalized service.
So let me ask, because when Alex, I feel weird saying the term take over, because he didn't necessarily take over. There was a changing of the guard for sure, but he's
passing of the baton.
He's made it his own, and
seamless.
Your family's been really cool about how you've embraced it, and he hasn't complained. He said he's really, like he just said here, even when you guys aren't here, he sings your praises, and he said it's been an honor to have you guys, and it's really helped him push it forward. What were your thoughts on turning it from Christina Wans into Wans, and now Alex being the forefront, and what you've seen it go from then to now?
Yeah, I'm good with that. I'm good with him being on the social media part of it.
Oh, he's great. He's a star.
He is. He really gravitates. I mean, people gravitates toward him on the internet. So that's something I can't take credit for, because I couldn't do it.
You're doing it right now.
Yeah, you're pretty good. And his mom's a character too. So
we don't want to put her on the family.
Runs in the
Alex is a natural. He's a natural in front of the camera. A little bit of a ham, which is
needed.
We love pork.
They love their pork.
Everybody, a lot of people come in and say, I'm here because of the social media posts, and they never came here before.
That's great.
And that's very interesting.
That's great.
Like the other night when I was here, there was a table that came in, and that was Monday, and they were going to Shook and Dive. They are they come down here occasionally. They have a house here on 17th Street, but they come and go from Alabama to here.
Okay.
And then since they were at Shook and Dive, and then Shook and Dive is closed on Monday, they didn't know what to do.
Right.
They said, okay, let's walk down. And then they tried this Chinese restaurant, and they said, this better be good.
Wait, no from Alabama, and they have these I didn't know there was any good Chinese. They put white sauce on chicken.
I have no idea what Alabama has.
Alabama chicken. That's a query I've not seen yet on the Facebook.
From Bama, one great Chinese in Fort Lauderdale.
I'm looking for real, authentic Alabama Chinese food.
Next week, we're going to send you to Alabama. Look, we're going to send you. I will pay for that trip. I'll pay you to go to Alabama to find the best Chinese food.
The Chinese. I'll go to Birmingham. I'll go to Tuscaloosa.
That's right.
And you know what? I happily accept that.
Go search for the best Chinese food in Alabama.
Because all we hear about is the New York Chinese.
Yeah, I didn't know Alabama was a hub.
The Boston Chinese food.
I hear they serve sweet tea.
Exactly.
Sweet tea.
Exactly. You're not getting your hot tea there.
Comes right out sweet, right out.
So at the end of the night, I approached them. I said, so I heard that I just overheard that that's why you came here, because next door was closed, and this is your first time here. For many years, all they did was go to Sugar Dive, and they're like, oh my God, it's the best.
Oh,
they really enjoy themselves, so that's good. That's a new customer that we pulled in, even after so many years.
Again, a lot of people come because they've known about the place since, for decades. A lot of people come because they see this guy giving his cooking tips on the various platforms. You on TikTok too?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. No, TikTok is great.
And then some people come in because they see people praising it on the Let's Eat South Florida group and the Lunchbox.
A lot of people do.
Take it all in. And what does it add up to? Pretty much a full house every night, right?
Yeah. Knock on wood, full house. And it's amazing how much we actually do in takeout. But I think that's also, a testament to Chinese food. And that's why we did so well during COVID, because Chinese food is takeoutable. Is that a word?
Yeah,
takeoutable.
portable. Yeah,
Portable.
Portable. Thank you. I don't play Scrabble.
Yeah, Chinese food actually transfers well.
it travels well.
It travels well.
Every food is best right out of the kitchen.
Right.
at the
Yeah, for
table,
sure.
But the ones that do particularly travel well are Chinese food, and then some pizzas and some
Italian food. Yeah.
That's the testament, like you were saying earlier. Yes, don't expect.
Yeah, that's not gonna be exactly the
right,
same.
correct.
Chicken. There are some dishes
Especially
that we
fried.
say,
Your fried
there are some dishes exactly.
chicken with a breading on
Fried
it.
rice. Fried rice holds up well. when it's
Yeah,
hot.
yeah.
Our
Noodles are
our
fine.
orange beef may not hold up that great because it's going to
Correct.
be soggy. Or our pan fried noodle after the sauce is on there.
Bingo.
After
It won't be as
It's
crunchy.
a little
Exactly.
But the lo mein
Mhm.
is still good.
Lo
Yes,
mein is
lo mein
delicious.
Again, they all taste
The
good.
chow
It's
fun
just
holds
is
up
what it
to that
is.
pretty much.
Right.
Yes,
It's good.
most of the appetizers hold up pretty well, So, but we do a lot of great takeout, and we're on all the platforms. And if you want, just call us directly to save you, to save us. So,
Yeah,
It's also, this last 3-4 years across the street has expanded like
Oh
up
yeah,
to
all the
all the high
apartment-
rises.
High rises,
and those kids, they don't
everything.
go out. They just order in
Yeah,
I know.
on the
Right.
delivery app.
That
Which
is correct.
is good for you. But
Yeah, but
tell
and,
them-
and there's nothing around
Right.
here. I mean,
there's
There's
things,
stuff, but yeah,
there's
it's
restaurants,
not.
but you're
Very
you're
little.
one of the best things.
Yes, you
right,
guys
one of the
are
best
well known.
things, but still it's very little. I mean, come on, it used to be a Chinese restaurant in every
Oh,
shopping
Chinese
center.
wise,
Oh,
yeah.
oh,
No,
Chinese
wise,
wise.
you
Oh,
guys
yeah,
get along.
absolutely.
No, Chinese wise.
I have no idea like where people are going to for Chinese because there's barely any
They're
Chinese
coming here.
There's
restaurant
really
anymore.
They're coming to Wans.
There's very few places that I recommend anymore.
Yeah.
You're one of them.
Oh, not just recommend, but there. If you think about it, on the east side of town, on Federal, from 17th Street to Commercial Boulevard,
Yeah,
there is no sit down like this.
right.
No,
I mean,
no.
you have Rainbow Palace up here,
Right.
but that's a whole totally
very
It's a
different.
different thing, and also a different price point. I mean,
Right.
It's a different
in
thing.
the stratosphere for the country club crowd,
Correct.
Coral Ridge, and they do a fine job there. And I
They do.
have to get back
They
in
do.
there
Yes.
too. So we're not here to disparage anybody.
Nope.
Although
No.
there's a couple of takeout joints. Oof, anyway,
I don't know any. I don't,
I'm the worst. All right, we got to take our segment. Oh, before I let you go, Christina, how's being a grandmom? Is
good.
yeah.
I stop by, try to see her every day, at
Aw.
least for
And is there
15,
another one
20
coming?
minutes.
Or
No,
nothing yet. So it's
nothing
just
yet.
the one
Just
for
the
now.
one.
But that's
Just the-
enough.
right now.
Are you the doting grandma? Does this kid get everything
No,
that she wants?
I
No.
don't
Nice.
know. I
no,
don't.
you create. No, I'm sorry. Spoiler alert. She actually cleared out her living room and created a beautiful play space.
It's really what my in-laws are doing right now. My mom's doing as well. Yep. We
The
just had a
baby
baby.
can come
Oh,
over.
congrats.
Oh,
The baby
nice.
can come over, and so she
Yeah.
she definitely there's a ton of love there.
I guess
for
she's
that
saying
baby.
she's not going to spoil them rotten.
right,
but
right. She
With
doesn't have
love,
She
you're
Yes.
doesn't have a
spoiling.
Mercedes yet, okay? But she's got a very beautiful play place, right?
But do you offer your babysitting services to your
I do.
daughter?
I
you
do.
Okay.
I do, but she doesn't take me up on it too much.
Really?
Oh, well,
Wow.
okay.
Okay.
A little bit.
That's
Well,
good.
Yeah.
It
Would you
probably
be
will grow.
available for
No,
Lubie?
I have
Because
enough help. Let her daughter take on her grandma.
he's got what is it? 4 months now? 3 months?
He's
I've
4.5 months.
4.5
congrats.
months.
Wow.
That is the time.
My
to
mom
go.
is actually the one that takes care of him every other day.
Oh,
Look,
that's
wow.
great.
She's
That's
I
great.
feel we're calling her the nanny because she's my mom, but she is very much like she tries to see him as often as possible.
But that's
Yeah.
awesome. It's important even at
That's
a
great.
young
That's why we're
age
here.
to feel
That's why we
family.
stayed in South
Yes.
Florida,
That's right.
on top of the great food, but to be with the family, and
Right.
we just love this atmosphere, and it's really cool to be able to have him grow up with his family.
Right. Family
Yeah.
is so important, especially in this culture.
Yeah,
this
exactly.
restaurant.
You guys
and
know him as much as
it's
anyone.
Great. So,
I
I'm
see
gonna-
that you are doing a lot of this multi-generational restaurants. I saw
Yesterday we were at Padrino's.
Padrino's. Yeah, we mentioned at the top of the show, and
were here,
again,
we honored
I'm
you guys.
struck by the similarities. Number one, they're celebrating 50th anniversary. They're in their third generation,
Correct.
and I'm always fascinated by the people that do want to continue the tradition. I think it's a wonderful thing, and I think I'm so happy that Alex did pick up the mantle because this place is really a local treasure.
Yep.
It is.
And I
Yeah.
for one appreciate it. And now that I live literally just down the block,
This is your local Chinese joint.
you get sick of seeing me because I'm here hobbling in on my
We,
tippy
we just got
toes.
to give you more Chinese herbs and
Yeah,
acupuncture.
exactly.
That's fine.
That's it. All right, let's take the second break, and then we're going to
Okay.
get out of here. Lubie's got to go to a trivia night tonight,
There you
so
go.
we'll be back from Wans after these words.
Hey Lunchbox fans, is it time to sell your business? You've poured your heart and soul into your restaurant or business, and you want to see continue the legacy you have built. Transworld can help. Call me, Andy Cagnetta, at Transworld Business Advisors right now and see if it's time for you to retire and relax. Iconic brands like the Mai Kai, Mulligans, Carlos and Pepe's, Mangoes, and many more turn to Transworld to help sell. Contact Transworld on Facebook or call 954-772-1122 or visit tworld.com. Again, that's 954-772-1122 or tworld.com.
When I'm looking for some wicked good food for a wicked good lunch, there's only one place to go. That's Wicked Cheesesteaks in Fort Lauderdale. It's at 4824 North Federal Highway, just south of Commercial Boulevard and across from Holy Cross Hospital. My friend Brian there, he will hook you up with some really tasty treats. They've got cheesesteaks, just like the best you can find in Philly, along with lobster rolls, because that's where he's from, Maine originally. And they have wings and pizza and everything you want to have a really good time. Wicked Cheesesteaks. They're open every day but Tuesday. Check them out online, wickedcheesesteaks.com. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. Guess who's back and better than ever? Wans. For the best in classic old school Chinese cuisine, a family-run South Florida favorite since 1966. It's at 664 North Federal Highway in Fort Lauderdale, open every day but Tuesday for lunch and dinner. Chef Alex is carrying on the family tradition that started 4 generations ago. It used to be known as Christina Wan's Mandarin House, and you're going to love it as Wan's. They've got all your favorites: wonton soup, spare ribs, egg rolls, dumplings, Peking duck, and more. Combo lunch specials daily and takeout and delivery. For more information, go to their Instagram page at wans.fl. If you're looking for a great place for steaks, seafood, and more, go to Tropical Acres Steakhouse and Butcher Shop. It's at 2500 Griffin Road in Dania, just west of I-95 in the airport. They've been there a long time, since 1949. That means they're doing something right. You'll get old school hospitality from the Studiali family, along with great value, tremendous service. Of course, you could also go into the bar for happy hour every day, 4 to 6, and they have great value all night long. Also, a butcher shop that's open every day from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. except Sunday. The dining room is open every day at 4:30 except Sunday. Go to Tropical Acres. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. When people come to me and say, Mike, where should I go out to eat? I got guests coming from out of town. Where should we go? Cafe Seville. That's the answer. 2768 East Oakland Park Boulevard. It's a Fort Lauderdale perennial, serving the finest in Spanish and continental cuisine in a cozy, friendly, comfortable setting. Joey Esposito and Sally, his better half, they've been running the place for a long time. It's been open since the 1980s. They got great Spanish classics like paella, shrimp with garlic sauce, and all kinds of great seafood dishes. The stuffed veal chop, oh, that's my favorite. Go to Cafe Seville. It's open every day but Sunday at 5 p.m. for dinner. Tell them that the Lunchbox Mayo and Defo sent you. If you like seafood in a comfortable setting, outdoors, even keel fish shack at the corner of A1A and Commercial Boulevard in Lauderdale by the Sea, upscale food in a down-home setting, the chef owners, Dave and Brad, do a terrific job with all the seafood classics that you want. They have the best grilled oysters in town, bang bang shrimp, lobster rolls, and deli fish specials. They also have weekend brunch Saturday and Sunday. They have deli happy hour 4 to 7, and they also have other weekly specials like mussels on Monday and oysters on Tuesday. Go to Even Keel Fish Shack and tell them that the Lunchbox sent you. Hey, it's Mike Mayo. When the Brooklyn boy in me wants a good bagel with Nova or some matzo ball soup, homemade knishes, or a great deli pastrami sandwich on rye, you know where I go? Grandpa's Cafe in Dania Beach. It's been around a long time, an institution, but a little over a year ago, a pair of New Yorkers came in, bought it, and refurbished the place. It's beautiful, and they are now serving great breakfast, brunch, lunch. They've got the omelets. They've got eggs Benedict. They've got all kinds of great baked goods like rugelach. Grandpa's is just off Federal Highway on Southwest 1st Street in Dania Beach. It's open 7 days. Go in there, tell them that the Lunchbox sent you. All right, we're back on the Lunchbox. What a great show that was. We got visits from Adrian and Christina Wan herself, and not just Alex,
sir.
but the goddess of, not the god,
god
the
of
god
good
of good fortune. He's not a goddess. It's a,
Very
it's a
much
man,
a god.
baby. And one quick word, Tropical Acres. I
Yeah.
gotta mention them because they have been in business. We're talking about multi-generational restaurants between Padrino's yesterday, Wans today, and Tropical Acres, 77 years and still going strong. That means they're doing something right. They do pretty much everything right there. Great, spectacular service, unbelievable value, and of course the food. You can go in there for happy hour from 4:30 to 6:30 every weekday, Monday through Friday. You get those half price drinks, even the top shelf stuff. I get my Belvedere martinis, $8 now. It's ridiculous. And then you get some of the light bites, but then go into the dining room. The best prime rib in town for the money. You can't beat it. And then it also comes with a salad and a side dish, all included, not a la carte. And then you got, lo and behold, coming up before you know it, is going to be Mother's Day. And if you want to make a reservation for that, you could give them a call at 954-989-2500. Might as well get in the books because it is going to be a sellout on Mother's Day. I believe it is May 9th this year. I'll double check that.
That's one of those holidays that is like quote unquote nightmare, but they embrace it and they love Mother's Day. So I would think if a place is going to handle Mother's Day well, it would be Tropical Acres.
Sunday, May 10th, and they do handle the big crowd. So get in the books now. Make a reservation today. Yeah. You can only do it by phone. And then you want to get in there before then, too, because they're open every day but Sunday. They also have a butcher shop. Don't forget they have half-price wine on Mondays and Tuesdays. Today is Wednesday. It's still very reasonable. Everything there.
Especially the happy hour.
And you know what happens there right after Mother's Day, and I can't believe we're already talking about this, but right after Mother's Day is when they start their twin lobster specials. Yeah. We're going to have to find out what the price is going to be this year. They held the line last year, $39 for I think the second or third consecutive year to get two of those fresh steamed lobsters. But we'll talk about that more later. All right, what a show today. Tomorrow we're going to be at Gilbert's back with our friend Lenore.
Nice.
Eating some burgers, and maybe there'll be a special guest there tomorrow too.
Nice.
All right. Lubie, you've got your trivia night
tonight, right? 7 o'clock, Love and Oven Sunrise. Love to see you out there.
Going to be any rallies tonight?
I hope not. Oh, God forbid.
Maybe Kachuk will show up with
exactly with our guy. Yeah, with our guy. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
I'm wearing
hopefully
my
it's just
shirt.
Hopefully it's just trivia and trivia alone and some good food.
Speaking of the Panthers, I'm wearing my shirt. They are back in action tomorrow. They have 25 games left.
They have to do work, man. They're not in the playoffs now.
They have dug themselves a hole, and I project that they need to win.
They need to do
at least 19 of the last 25 in order to leapfrog the number.
There's a lot of teams playing really well. That's the problem.
That is a problem for them, and it would be a shame that if after 3 straight trips to the Stanley Cup,
at least you want to defend it,
and 2 straight titles that they didn't even get into the playoffs.
You just want to be in the dance and then see what happens. Good with their injuries, I didn't expect a championship, but you want them to at least be representative and be there.
I mean, you should be able to get into the playoffs, but at this point they have some work to do, but they'll get back in action after the thrilling Winter Olympics tomorrow night. So that's going to do it. We'll see everybody tomorrow. Until then, enjoy every fried rice and enjoy every sandwich.